information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
All right, we are taking care of everything in your home, including this. Have you ever had one of those hooks that you want to hang, you know, a towel or your purse or anything? That thing doesn't hold anything. It's holding like feathers. It's always falling off, it's breaking, it's not really, you know, it won't suction to really anything that's in your home. It's got like this one thing that'll possibly suction to. Well, it's okay, because Forever Suction has these hooks. Are those weights? Those are weights. It's holding it. 4 of these, $24.95. That was weights. Yeah. That was, no. I'm just gonna bring it Leslie right now because I was like, it was like weight. Correctly? That was weight. Leslie Brackett, our home and organization expert. These, when we're talking about holding, you know, whatever it is that we want to put on them and the different surfaces it will actually attach it to, that's really what sets this apart from anything else.
It's what you want, where you want, for as long as you want it.
That's how
they are forever hooks. Yeah, absolutely. Because what do we love about suction hooks? We love that they are temporary if we want them to be. We love that they're not going to damage our surfaces. But do we really rely on them? Because do they really stay up? Well, this is the Forever Hook. It's really a smart, heavy-duty hook. And I want to show you the first most important innovation, and that is this indicator ring. This coming real tight. If we can see this red indicator ring that's here, that's going to tell us A, if it's going to adhere to the surface, and B, most importantly, you're going to engage it to get it to stick to the surface. At the most minimal of loss, 5% suction loss, you will start to see, can we see that right there? There it is. You see that red starting to show, that indicator ring? That is telling me, well, of course there's a lack of suction because it's not stuck to anything, but if it was stuck to something, it would start to show, and then you could re-engage it. Just stick it back in well before it ever loses suction, so it's gonna stay up as long as you want. That is the first innovation. The second is that this is a 3-chambered suction system. So that means not only is it going to stick to multiple surfaces, and here we have this wonderful wall with all these surfaces, it's gonna stick to a lot of them, it's gonna stay up because of that Forever Engage, and it's incredibly heavy. In fact, I love that you said the weights, and that was a great B-roll, but this is a 10-pound kettlebell. This is like what you see people working out with at the gym. Would you ever hang a 10-pound kettlebell from a suction hook? It is hanging, it is staying there, it's staying put, and we're not even having any loss of suction whatsoever on this kitchen cabinet.
And that's the large.
This is actually, I hate to say this, that's the medium I just hung it from.
Oh, that was the medium.
So we are weighted for the large. So up here we've got the...
That's the large.
We've got the large. You're gonna get 2 larges. So there we're hanging it from the large. You're gonna get a medium. I'm hanging it from the medium. It's not weighted for it, but you can see that it's stronger than we're even telling you that it is, and you're gonna get a small, definitely not weighted for the kettlebell. And by the way, I'm hanging this on painted drywall. Never have I ever been able to put a suction hook on painted drywall. Now, what does that mean for you? That means you have temporary place to put your guest clothes or hanging clothes. That means you can hang decorations up there, all of these surfaces. And then when you wanna remove it, you're just pushing and taking it off.
That's it.
Come over. This is so easy. So all of these surfaces that we have, oh yeah, the beautiful wall. And all the surfaces, we have tile, we have painted drywall, we have plexiglass. All you're gonna do is just here, to engage it, you're gonna stick it on and it's done. And then to take it off, you push the button and lift it off.
And take it off.
Totally easy, help yourself. You can have some fun, lift it, it comes right off.
Look at that.
Very, very, very easily. So do you have a kid that's going into college that can't hang anything from a dorm? Now, not only that, but the suction hooks that we traditionally have, I mean, listen, everything's going to eventually lose suction.
Right.
that's the case. We have these traditional hooks that we've seen that might not stick at all, like it won't stick at all on drywall, or it might stick on tile. As you can see, I can already see it starting to pop out, but it comes off so easily, and it doesn't, I mean, it just slides right off. And then as it gets wet and steamy in your shower, it also disengages. And that's a problem because you want it to actually hang this stuff up. But you know, it doesn't really matter so much if, I guess, if a scoochie or a loofah falls, it's not gonna break. But when you've got something, a decorative item or something, or your jewelry, you want it to stay up.
No, when you do the tile and one of those, this is what always happens to me. Well, yeah.
And you have to lick it.
And you put it in
up there.
But this is what happens to me. It'll be like, we'll be laying in bed, like just about to go to bed. Oh. And then, you hear clank, clank, clank. And I was like,
what was that?
Yeah, that's the bathroom. That's all my stuff. Bathroom.
Exactly.
That's what happens.
And these, because for also, I'd like to say that they are a chrome finish, but they're plastic. So in your wet environments, they're not going to rust, they're not going to corrode. So these are great in your shower. They will not only stay up, you won't hear the clink, clink, clink. You won't get the 7 years of bad luck from the broken mirror, but they're not going to corrode because they have this wonderful on-trend polished chrome finish, but they are made of a heavy-duty plastic. And again, let's speak to heavy duty. It's holding a 10-pound kettlebell. So that means, is it gonna hold your loofah? Yes. Is it gonna hold your holiday wreaths? Yes. Is it going to hold guest clothes? I have a guest closet. I have a guest room, and I have a guest closet, but it is my closet because all of my stuff is in there. And I cannot have my guests hang their stuff in the guest closet. So what do? I put my suction hooks up on the outside of the guest closet, and they can hang.
And that's where they use it.
They can hang. Do you have guests coming over that can that have their coats? Temporary hooks you can put right up on the wall.
I mean, even the small one we can do up to a pound.
Absolutely.
Even
in fact, let me say that I keep the small hook in my purse, and when I go to a restaurant or if I go into a public restroom, the hook is broken.
Genius.
Yes. At a table, I can hang it. Do you have someone who has walks with a cane?
Yep.
Have you ever gone with someone who walks with a cane to a restaurant and they don't know where to put
it?
Their cane? Well, you can actually take one of these, you can suction it to the table and use it to hook your cane onto, or the back of some chairs as well. But the tables, it will definitely really suction. Again, you have this indicator ring. All right, we're gonna try to come in close again. The key to making this forever, so we know with the wall they can go where you want. We know with the weight capacity you can hang what you want. And then for as long as you want, because once you put this, suction this in, once you suction this in, you see that red indicator ring is gone. And again, 5% suction loss. That is incredibly minimal suction loss. You're gonna start to see that red indicator ring so that you can just re-engage it. And then it will stay up forever. I hang my laptop case from it. I even hang, okay, this, because you saw how strong it is, I even hang my cast iron skillet from it in the kitchen.
I think we saw that earlier.
So with these four, oops, let's put this guy right back up here, and you saw how easy that was again. With these 4 hooks, you've got a decorative hook, you've got an extra clothes closet, you've got a kitchen rack, you've got all of these things because you can hang them all temporarily or for as long as you want.
So wait, so we have a mirror, we have it on tile, we have it on drywall, we have it on a cabinet.
Here, let's put it on painted wood as well.
Painted wood, laminate, plexiglass. Look around your home. Like
pretty much anywhere that you want to hang something, you'll be able to. And these are all things that we're not going to drill into. You're not going to drill into your stainless appliances. You're not going to drill into your kitchen cabinets. You're not going to drill into your bathroom tile. Some of these you would drill into or might drill into, but then you don't want to have to deal with patching and painting. If you move something, you can change. You have the ability to make your own, make your own style and set your own pace with that as well. These, because we have the weight, again, we have the weight capacity, so we know that they're going to hold. Here, we're gonna go with our big old 10-pound kettlebell again. We know that they're going to hold, and we know that they're gonna hold on multiple surfaces, and then when we're done, we can pull it right off.
I'm actually really surprised how much it holds and how easy it is to get on and off. That's actually, for me, the light bulb. This is what we're getting. So you're getting 2 of the large, which will hold up to 10 pounds, 1 of the medium, even though we just put the 10-pound weight, it says 6. And here's the small, you'll get that, and that holds up to a pound. $24.95 for all 4 of them. Again, anywhere that you wanna put them, you absolutely can. Leslie, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
This was what I said.
Get hooked.
Get hooked. That's how you leave some people. That was amazing. We continue on with some more things for your home. I want to let you guys know, are we going to let them? Oh, yes. This is the light. This is what a light. I love the name of it. I just like the name of it. Extra large. When we say extra large, we really mean it. Extra large rechargeable, and portable LED lights. And when I say LED, I mean 120 LED lights. $24.95 on clearance. And we have these in great colors. But look at all these ways that you can use this light. If the lights go out and you need to go find the box to get the lights back on, even walking your dog. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I have a question about that B-roll. I'm gonna bring it up to Tom in a moment. He's gonna answer my question. But if it's an emergency, and the best thing about this is if you do lose power, you lose electricity, it's gonna know and it's gonna come right on. It's so smart. It's such a smart light. It's also a huge customer pick, and we have it in 3 great colors, the black, the silver, and the red. All 3 are available, and you can even break this into 2 flex payments of $12.48 if you'd like to do that. So, Tom Wise coming out for us.
Hello, Tina.
Hello, Tina. Tom Wise. This is, you were saying, the price for this, you were saying, is almost kind of like the price for the smaller version of this.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
The smaller version is 60.
And this is the big one.
Yeah, this is 120 super bright LEDs. We sell the 60 LED version for $29.95, and then it's on sale for usually $24.95. This is crazy. What you're looking at is a light. You've probably never seen anything like this out in the retail market, but here's a light that you could put anywhere in the house. If you've got a shed or a closet that needs illumination, this is perfect. You've got batteries inside. You'll never have to buy batteries. The rechargeable battery is already integrated. The recharging technology is also included. You've got an opportunity to mount it. The mounting screws are included. You've got an opportunity to use it with a stand and as a handle, or just lay it flat if you're working underneath the sink. It's crazy in its versatility. The bulbs themselves are rated to last 30,000 hours. At 10,000 hours, that's an hour a day for 20 years. The battery itself can be recharged up to 300 times. Lasts anywhere from 3 to 6 hours depending upon the setting. I generally will recharge mine up maybe once a month or so, because overnight you're just using it to, walk the dog, put in the chickens, maybe using to get in and out of the closet. So you're just using it for a couple of minutes a month anyway. So there you go, for literally a few dollars. Then, if you have a power outage, this light will go on automatically. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'll pull the plug on this piece right here, and watch what happens. The light goes on automatically. So if you lose power,
It'll automatically click on.
Yeah, so instead of fishing everywhere for a flashlight that's in a drawer that may or may not be there, the batteries may or may not be charged up, this actually goes on, then it calls you to the spot where, over here, I'm here.
Hey!
The light's over here. Isn't that crazy? That's amazing. If you got this just so it would turn on automatically in a power outage, it would pay for itself automatically. Imagine the amount of rechargeable batteries you have to buy just to get that to happen. Now it's super bright. This is room-filling, super bright light. I took the battery to an engineer, an electrical engineer. I said, all right, how many D-cell batteries, people relate to a D-cell battery, how many D-cell batteries would I need to replace the energy that's gonna be generated over the life of the rechargeable battery inside the one light? He said you need about 250 D-cell batteries and $1 a piece. It's like getting a car and never, these rusty batteries. It's like getting a car and never having to pay for the gasoline. It's crazy. The rechargeable battery built in, the technology to recharge it already built in, goes on automatically. If you've got a shed, you go camping, you're taking the dog out for a walk, see and be seen, the one light is amazing. You had a question. You had a question, Miss Tina.
So my question about walking the dog.
Yeah.
Because I walk my dog, and sometimes, it's right before we go to bed, it's late at night. And when I'm walking my dog, I have to take a light.
Right.
And then when you have to pick up things when you take your dog out at night.
You need a Publix bag and a black sock.
So just like there's, I don't know what to do with the light, to hold it, to still see what I'm picking up. And I said, how would this do that? And he goes, there's a stand.
Stand, it's perfect. I used to take my dog out all the time. I love it. I live out in the country.
Yeah.
It's dark out. I can see where I'm going. People can see me. People can see the dog. I can see where I'm going. And then when it's time to do that nasty business,
you put it on the stand.
So you're not laying it down in the grass. pick up your dog thing.
Do you know how many times I've had a hard time doing that and holding a flashlight and the dog leash and everything? It's got to stand on it.
It's got to stand. And then, of course, you have one in the trunk of the car. If heaven forbid at 2 o'clock in the morning, you've got to fix a flat tire. It stands nicely. You can see what you're doing. People can see you. That is, I mean, they're horror stories. Look at how bright this thing is. It's mountable. The mounting screws are included. You also have the stand. You've got the handle on it. It goes on automatically. We put this and we simulate it going out. So if you lose power, it goes on automatically. It is bright, room-filling light. I don't have my little flashlight. Do you want me to go in the back? I'll do this anyway. My little flashlight's missing. But here we go. I'm in the back over here, and you can imagine that a flashlight would just give you a little bit of a beam, but the water light is super bright. I love this. If you're doing a barbecue or you're just out walking the dog, perfect thing to have in your emergency kit. But here's the water light. It's dark. Flashlight, nothing. Water light, room, filling light. It's like a stadium. Tina,
It's like a stadium.
I will take this water light and I'll put 2 on the top of my car playing basketball at 10 o'clock at night in the summertime. And this fills up the whole driveway so we can play basketball. It is that bright. It is not a joke. You're looking at this live on TV. It is ceiling to floor, correct? And then wall to wall, all nothing but bright. Not just a little beam or a point of light with a flashlight. Room filling light, and it's a crazy price. Look at that.
Yeah, I want to let you know, by the way, we do have those 3 colors, the black, silver, or the red, but in the red, we are getting down to 80 left in the red. So if you like the red in the light, I'm just letting you know, you might want to jump on that before those go out, but we do have the 3 colors available. So when we're talking about the electricity going out, Tom, and then, you know, you end up getting like 5 lights out to, you know, light up 1 room, this replaces that. This is not having to find 5 lights each room to get a little bit of light in there. I love the barbecue option, and there's the dog walking one that I talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Now, I saw that B-roll and I said, I'm gonna ask Tom. How do I hold this and pick up things? Haha, the stand.
Problem solved. I say, I looked at a lot of pieces before I settled on this particular configuration. I love the stand. Some didn't have the stand, some didn't have a handle. This one's got it all, and it solves all the problems. And you know what, on TV sometimes you have a hard time seeing how bright something is. Look at this. I've got this little magic box for demonstrations. This is a 60-watt light bulb. It's been around for about 100 years. And it should be somewhere in the neighborhood of about 600 or 700 lumens, right? There you go. So that's how bright it is, and this bar gives me a consistent measurement from the source of the light.
Okay.
I'll go over to the LED lantern. This is super expensive, very expensive. I can't say how much, but it's a lot of money. You've got to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are they rusty when you buy them? No, but they're rusty when you take them out and they need to be replaced. So you got to buy 8 batteries before you get any illumination at all. And here you're looking at, a powerful 272.
Yeah. On a good day.
And then could you imagine if these were rechargeable at $5 each or whatever the math might be? Let's go down to the water light. Same meter. I'm coming in.
Whoa.
Already brighter than the 60 watt. Now we're at 1,000, 1,100. And Tina, I'm on low.
Oh, that's on low.
I'll put it on high and it's off the scale. I could have come way out here even to get a reading. Here we go. Now we get a reading and I still got about 5 more inches before I get to the source.
It is off of, that thing won't even gauge it.
No, super bright light, super bright. 60 watt light was 700 something, 750. Here, look at how bright this is. This is a bright source of light. So if you've ever purchased lights in the past, LED lights, and you've been disappointed because they're not very bright, solution.
This is the solution. And remember, it has the little handle on it and it has the stand. So if you want to take this anywhere, use it. I loved it when we were talking about barbecuing at night. You know, that little light that's on your porch, it's not doing much.
Not doing much. And if you're working on the electricity or the plumbing, you could lay it flat, you could use the stand. It's wonderful. I've given these to the guys that come and worked on the house. The guy had the flashlight in his teeth and he's working on the plumbing. I said, you need this, my friend. You need this, my friend. Never pay for batteries, which is key. I hate paying for batteries. Customer pick, $24.95 for this clearance price. Definitely pick this up. The red is the most limited. We're under 80 for the red if you want that color out of the black, silver, and the red, just to give you a heads up. Tom, don't go far. What? Because we have something else we want to talk about. But we'll be right back. More questions, I hope.
Are you ready? Shop like a VIP with the HSN credit card. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks, like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
Okay, you know, if you need to move a couch, you got something for that? What if you need to move your washer and dryer? Do you got something at your house for that? What if you needed to move, you know, a bunch of cinder blocks? Do you have something at your house for that? Or what if you needed to change a light bulb? If you had something for even one or two of those things, I guarantee they take up a bunch of room at your house, and I guarantee you would probably have to ask your parents or a neighbor or an aunt or somebody else to borrow one, right?
Yep.
What did we just see basically? A dolly, a trolley,
correct,
a hand truck, and a step stool.
Yes. All in one.
All in one, and it's easy to go from one to the other. Tom is a genius. You hear that a lot?
I don't hear it a lot. I don't hear it enough.
We just got this back in stock, by the way. This sold out back in January. We just got it back. So if you saw it back then and you didn't get it because it sold out, now is the time to scoop it up because we took $20 off of this. It's
crazy.
Under $100 and for flex if you want to break it into $25 payments a month. But this is where the magic is.
All right.
Tom shows us all of that and how it really does it.
Tina, many folks have probably never seen anything like this. As a matter of fact, I've got the worldwide patent on this. But people move 11 times in their lifetime. Going to college, apartments, moving from house to house. So you've either owned something like this, a dolly, or you've rented something like this. I'm gonna show you something that's crazy. This is the most versatile item you've got in your house. In this configuration, this is called a dolly. You can move huge things, crates and couches. You saw the animation. Then, watch this, without using any tools, I will pull on a handle. Now, this becomes a trolley. I'm going to the big box stores. I'm getting cases of water. I'm getting cinder blocks. I'm getting bags of mulch. I'm doing some gardening. Now, I'm able to move those things very, very easily. How about this? I got to go in and out of tight spaces. I want to go up and down the stairs. I can instantly transform it into a hand truck. By the way, this is best in class. Sometimes you buy something that does a lot of different things, like a Swiss Army knife, and it's not a very good pair of scissors, and it's not a very good Phillips screwdriver. But this is the best dolly, the best trolley, and the best stepladder you've ever owned. Here we go. The best stepladder you've ever owned. And it's all in one. There we go. It's all in one. Dolly, trolley, stepladder, and hand truck.
And hand truck. So it's 4-in-1 when you kind of move from one to the other. When you were talking about how many times somebody moves and whatever, I think I've actually, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've moved at least 7 times in the last 3 years.
What?
Yeah, don't ask. And I've always told you.
Are you hiding from somebody?
I'm in the witness protection. Maybe I shouldn't have this job. But what I'm saying is each time that we have moved, I have had to ask for at least 2 of these things from somebody else.
Absolutely.
Because I don't have room in my life to store all of the above and have them readily available.
Yeah, and most folks do that. They go from, they either rent something or they borrow something or they just break their backs trying to make it happen. And in the ladder configuration, look at this, Tina. I can roll the ladder anywhere that I want to. So if I'm painting in one room and I need to paint in another room, that's fine. And it all breaks down in the size of storing a push broom. You've got the entire ladder. You've got the trolley, you've got the dolly, you've got the hand truck, and you've got the stool, and it all breaks down and it activates in just a couple of seconds.
Tom, did you talk about weights for each one of them?
On the dolly, excuse me, over here, Tina.
Oh, just a big box hanging out.
I've got the biggest box that we could get into the studio. This, I'm getting rated at 800 pounds. You can barely see the dolly underneath this huge crate.
It's in there.
I took a car, I put a car on 4 of them. So it's huge. I'm getting that video cleared so I can show it here. But yeah, I took 4 of these and put them underneath each wheel of a car, and I was able to push a car around a studio.
So when we saw that animation with the cinder blocks, that could be real life.
How about this? How about as a trolley, we're looking at a live demonstration. I've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bags of cement at 60 pounds a bag.
But this is what you were talking about when you have something that's like a 4-in-1, right?
Yes.
Are all 4 things able to do
exactly
the thing that it's supposed to do?
Most dollies are small. This dolly is huge. Most wheelbarrows can maybe handle 2 or 3 bags of cement. This has got 10 bags of cement.
So that's 10 heavy trips you just saved yourself.
Absolutely. So when you're unloading your stuff from the big box store, you just throw it in the trolley and you make it easy. And I'm moving this with just a couple of fingers. I think one of my most proud achievements on this design is in the hand truck mode. As I said, best in class dolly, best in class trolley, and then as a hand truck, look at this. Now, when you're moving something with a hand truck, what usually happens? You stop and everything goes forward. Well, we've got integrated a little resting mode where if I stop, this hand truck will stop in a 45-degree angle so you can rest and then take a break and the load doesn't come off. And now if I want to move it again, it's like dancing. I just push easily down.
It's like dancing.
I just push easily down and I push it where I want. And it's super smooth. Tina, it's funny, my son was helping me load in the crate the other day. He goes, Dad, did you ever talk about the wheels? Because this is really easy. This is super
talk about
smooth.
the wheels?
I go, you know what, son, that's an interesting observation. When I picked out the factory to make this, we went with a factory that they specialize in wheels.
Really?
Super smooth. You see, look at this. With a couple of fingers, I'm just pulling this thing. It is super smooth from the bottom up. It's made out of tubular steel, so you know it's strong. I mean, 800 pounds like this, 600 pounds, you're seeing it live right there with cinder blocks, probably way more weight than you'll ever use it. And then you've got this unique resting angle, makes it very, very easy. And then you've got the nicest step stool you'll ever use. You've got the big, oversized stairs, not those skinny little aluminum stairs with a bunch of lines in it tend to cut you. You also have a stabilization bar down here and down here. The most dangerous tool in your house is a ladder.
A ladder.
It's not a chainsaw or a buzzsaw because they want to tip. But this has got the stabilization bar to keep you nice and safe. And then when I'm on it, I've added this little number. I have an extender on the handle.
Oh.
So when you're up on the stair, there you go, the handle extends so you feel safer. And as you pointed out, how large the step is. I
always mention your feet because
they're size 15.
Yeah, he's got big feet. And he can get both side by side on one step.
Isn't that nice? Side by side, a one step.
So yeah,
very
there's
comfortable.
plenty of room to feel stable on it.
Absolutely.
For our regular feet.
And I love the idea that when you want to move it, if you've ever done any painting, hauling that step from room to room is always a pain, and from spot to spot is a pain. But you've got it right here, nice and safe, big handle, big wheels, super smooth, and it all breaks down in a matter of seconds. You want to store it, break it down, dolly, trolley. Oh, by the way, when you get this, you've got to put the wheels on. And we've got a special website, 4in1instructions.com, that tells you how to exactly to get all that done. Isn't that sweet? One thing, no more renting, no more fiddling with it. All it does is ladder, dolly, trolley, and hand truck.
And that's the black, right?
Yes.
Okay, so they even come in colors. So this is the black.
Yes.
And then we have the gray, which is what
Pewter,
the water jug is.
that.
Oh, is it called pewter?
In the system.
You know, whatever. Gray, pewter, red.
Yes.
And then red is the most limited, by the way. And then this is the white.
Yeah.
Yes, we have one more, the white. So white, red, I guess it's called pewter. My card says gray. Who am I? I told you, Tom, who am I? I don't know anything what's going on around here.
I'm a fancy person. I just can't call it gray. You can see by the way.
I can tell you're a fancy man,
Yes.
Tom Wise. 4 colors to pick from. The red is the most limited, but remember, it's 4 in 1. So if you went out and tried to purchase a trolley, a dolly, a hand truck, and a step ladder, it would get pricey if you did that. And then you'd have to find a place to put it all. This is something you will use on a daily. There we go. Getting the water out of the back of the truck, bringing it in. Moving things if you garden or paint or whatever the case may be, just getting anything from point A to point B. If you're me and you've moved 18 gajillion times in the last 3 years of your life, you will use this over and over again. But the profile of it when it's all collapsed, Tom, when we're talking about storing it,
Yes.
easy peasy. You can find room for that.
It's about the space of a push broom.
Yeah.
And it's very, very tiny, but it's so super versatile. You've probably never seen anything like it. Think about how many of those cinder blocks or the concrete mix you could get in a wheelbarrow. Not a lot, couple. How many times have you seen a hand truck that will actually have a resting position? We're getting that patented. So nobody's got anything like that. And then, instead of a small, tiny dolly, you've got this huge, oversized dolly that allows you to get virtually anything that you can get on it. You can roll it very smoothly. It's not awkward, it's not bouncing, it's well balanced, it's right there in the center. And the wheels, the tires, super smooth.
So that's what we were showing with the couch
Yes.
earlier in the animation.
Tell Guy Yovan his headshots are here. They're in, Guy. Ready to go.
The first shipment of his headshots. You know, a lot of the people out there want signed headshots of Guy.
And here's 600 pounds. You can see that I've got 10 bags of concrete. It's 600 pounds, and I'm moving it with just a couple of fingers. So is this gonna handle your move to a college or get your stuff into a dorm room or your new apartment or moving out of mom's house finally? Yeah,
Finally.
The dolly, the trolley, the hand truck, and the ladder, all built in one, the most versatile piece of equipment you'll ever have in your house, and it doesn't take up any space, and it saves you a lot of money. I mean, a nice wheelbarrow, $85, hand truck,
I'm telling you,
$65.
if you all broke it down, all 4 of these under $100 if you get this today. Tom.
Tina.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
We had a lot. Pick this up in whatever color that you want it. In the meantime, let's learn more about it's National Crafting Month.
This Friday is International Women's Day,
celebrating the accomplishments of women the world over.
Join us here on HSN
as we celebrate our female entrepreneurs,
hosts,
Designers
and guests,
women who dream
and dare.
and do.
Search HSN Cares at hsn.com to learn how you can help support Nest.
A global nonprofit supporting female artisans.
It's all about women during International Women's Day right here on HSN.
Okay, when you're talking about your mattress, maybe you still love your mattress, but how did that huge slump in the middle, where did that come from? It's got like a dip in it. All of a sudden you got valleys and weird things going on in your mattress. What if you could put just that right between your box spring and your mattress and bring your mattress back up to the day you brought it home from the mattress store? Buying a whole new mattress because it's got that little dip is expensive. It's expensive. So Mattress Helper has the under mattress cushioned mattress support. It's a customer pick, by the way. And I'll tell you what, me and Ellen, we do a lot of presentations together. But I said, I've never seen you do a presentation with the cinder block in there. I was like, what is going on with this? $67 for this and for the twin, by the way. I think we have free shipping and handling. We have this available for twin for $67. If you want to do it for a double, full, or queen, that'll be $105. And for a king, it's $133. We're going to explain what that all means and what you'll get.
Yes.
But Matt, have you gone to the mattress store?
Oh my gosh, they're super expensive.
They cost?
Right, and it's not, sometimes it's not a mattress that's old, it's a mattress that you just got.
And you still like it.
Right, it's just not firm enough, or maybe it's got a dip where you lay, or a dip in the center. The Mattress Helper is designed for any type of mattress. It could be a pillow top, it could be memory foam, it could be a sleep number, it could be a platform bed. And all you're gonna do is put it between your mattress and your box spring, or your mattress and your platform. And what the Mattress Helper does, it will build it back up again from the bottom up. I know you're feeling that. Okay, you see that I'm lifting. It's really lightweight, right?
Yes.
Really lightweight and flexible, but it is made from a highly dense polyurethane foam that is super strong and supportive. So what it does is it mimics the fill in your mattress and brings the firmness back to it.
Okay, I'm really confused because it is, when I do this, it seems very light. But when I do this,
very strong.
It's very firm.
Here's where the cinder block comes in.
Cinder block.
It's about 35 pounds. I want you to see, you saw how light that was? Look at how strong that material is. And think about the support that that's giving back to your mattress, to your sofa. A lot of people use this on sofas that are bottoming out. This is really an ingenious product. It's patented. It was designed by a woman. And
that's why
it's very smart. And I want to show you some of the things that she did. And think about what we used to do, right? Those little boards and things that you would put that would create all those pressure points in your body. What the Mattress Helper is designed, it's very lightweight but very strong. It's also, do you see how it moves? Almost like a spine, so it's not a stiff, hard surface. The spacing here is actually patented, and what this is designed to do is when you put this underneath your mattress to build that support back up, your mattress actually folds into and becomes part of with the Mattress Helper. The other thing I love is the cover. Not only is it perforated, so it's breathable, but it's slip-proof. So, you know, the thing to think about with this, and when you see those videos, I mean, maybe your mattress doesn't look quite that bad.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just starting to lose some of the firmness and support that it once had. This was designed to go underneath your body to give you that support, and it's adjustable. You can put it where you need it.
Well, let me give you a glimpse into my life.
Okay.
Me and my husband, when we sleep, my husband doesn't like this, but we have a 130-pound Mastiff that sleeps between us every night.
Wow.
And we ended up getting a little bit of
a dip. I was gonna say, there's the
Mastiff laying between us. And we love our mattress, but then all of a sudden we're like rolling into it.
Exactly.
If I just had something to lift it, we'd be back to like square one. We'd be good. That's where this comes in.
That is where this comes in. And you can save yourself thousands of dollars. You can sleep better if you go to hsn.com and read some of the reviews. They're amazing. I mean, there's a lady on there that hadn't slept in 9 years and she's sleeping again because the Mattress Helper made her mattress comfortable. I want to talk to you about the way it comes. So when you order that, and actually we can come over here, and you can see how it's packaged. So on your twin, you're going to receive one of these. It'll be 31 inches by 50 inches.
Okay.
And if you order the full queen, you're gonna receive two, and it's a little narrower. It's 20 by 50.
Okay.
If you order the king, you're gonna get two of the 31 by 50. They each are individually packaged this way. And I point this out because some of you travel for a living, right? And if you're sleeping in beds that aren't always comfortable or supportive, you can actually travel with this. It's very lightweight and transform where you're sleeping.
So I want to remind you, if you do the twin, it's $67 and that's available on 3 flex. If you do the double full queen, that's $105 and you get 2 of the smaller, it's 50 by 20. If you do the king, it's $133 and you get 2 at the 50 by 31 size. Those are gonna be in 5 flex payments. So it's gonna be depending upon what you get. But what I love about the fact on the queen or the king and they come in 2 separate is because we can put them where we need them.
They're adjustable.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you need more support towards the top, and we're gonna actually show you how easy this is to install. We're gonna show you, because that's what I love about this too. There's no assembly. And look at the difference in a mattress. I mean, this is vivid, right? This graphic, but we're gonna visually show you. And in the videos earlier, when you're seeing that bed, you see what a difference this can make. in your mattress, in the support of your mattress. And remember, it's any type of mattress. And I read a lot of reviews, it's not even necessarily an old mattress. Maybe from the beginning, you just don't love it. And you can't return it, right? And you hope to keep your mattress at least 10 years, you know, 8 to 10 years. This is gonna bring new life back to it.
Wait, I have an idea. Maybe this is, I'm throwing this out live and maybe Helen's gonna go, no, Tina, that was a horrible idea. Don't ever say that on live TV ever again. But what if you like your bed a little bit softer and your husband maybe likes it a little firmer, and we maybe have a king size bed and I just put it under his side?
Well, you could do that. We do always recommend one per sleeper, because if you look at the bed.
Would it do this?
It would do this.
Yes, I threw it out there.
We actually, it's not a bad idea, and I think some people have done that. We do always recommend, because you want to have that full body support, and this is going to really fit where you need the support.
Yeah.
You look at our bed here.
Okay.
Now, you can
Let me
see.
get out of the way.
Tina's already got the mattress helper on her side. Look up at the headboard. The difference in the rise and the fill and the support of the mattress. My side does not have the mattress helper yet, and it's one of those mattresses, it's just soft, right?
Yeah.
It's soft, and you get into it and you feel like you're just gonna slide right out of it. And I think if you think about a mattress the where it breaks down, it could be where your Mastiff is sleeping in the center. It could be that center dip.
Who can't totally understand that about their own life?
A lot of times it's where you and your partner sleep, and all of a sudden you have that feeling like you're rolling off the bed. Now, I think one of my favorite things about this is how easy it is to fix your bed, because you're gonna get it. You don't have to blow anything up.
Yeah.
You don't have to assemble anything. I'm just gonna ask you to come over and lift up the mattress for me, because all you need is somebody to lift up your mattress, and you can put this where you want it. And remember, if you put it up and you wanna move it back, you can do that, because you can simply move it. So I'm gonna put this underneath. Remember, it has a non-slip cover on it, breathable. Those folds, those patented spacing are gonna allow the mattress to fold right into it, so that you get that added support. And look there from the end of the bed. Look now at our headboard. Do you see how that's, we got a little, I'm gonna push it over a little bit. You can see that this is actually gonna give you that support that was once in the mattress. And when you get in this bed, oh my gosh,
way different.
Night and day. I mean, you can feel the firmness underneath. And you know me, I sell a lot of bedding.
Yeah.
I've been selling bedding here for about 18 years at HSN. And a mattress pad can only do so much.
Right.
If you have a mattress that's really lost that firmness and support, this product will actually recreate by adding that firmness and support back underneath your mattress.
So we say what, like a medium to firm kind of feel
Medium
is
to
what
firm
you're gonna
kind
get
of
when you put
feel.
that under.
You still have, if you have a pillow top, you're still gonna have that softness, but you're gonna have that firmness underneath. A lot of times if you have a memory foam mattress, you start to lose that support. Maybe it's your kids' mattresses and they've had them a while. I can't recommend this enough for a sofa. You know, if you've got a sofa where the cushions are kind of bottoming out, you could get one of these and put it under your sofa. We also sell a mini now, which is 18 inches, so you can use that as an extender. Say you have a twin XL or a California King, or you want to get it for a sofa cushion, you can add that mini as well. It's on hsn.com.
So no matter what kind of bed, we have it available in the twin, the full, the queen, if you want to do that, or in the king. And basically it just comes either one for the twin, it comes with 2 for the queen, and then 2 for the king, but it's a little bit bigger.
Exactly. We get the added width.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Here's
so
the
you can
breakdown
see
of
the
it.
added width there. So 31 by 50 on the twin as well as the king size, and 20 by 50 on the full queen.
And so that's how it comes. And then literally and I did it, I'm wearing wedges.
You did it in heels, and it took seconds. And like I said, you know, you can adjust this. If you feel like you want more support towards the top of your body, push it more up that way. If you want it lower, you can adjust this. But if you have time, go read some of the reviews on hsn.com. A lot of people saw this item, and maybe you're watching it now and you're saying, is that really gonna work? Don't you owe it to yourself to spend a little bit of money before you go out and spend a ton of money on a brand new mattress?
Mattresses are
They're very expensive.
Oh my gosh, I told you before.
And they're so important too, right?
I would, well, yeah, because that's a night's sleep.
Sleep is
and
so
your whole day is dependent on that.
Yes,
Your mood from, you know, when they say get up off the wrong side of the bed, that's what we're talking about. And if you find yourself sleeping and you're always trying to find the one spot on your bed and sleeping in there, That's what that is.
Yes, makes a huge difference. Get it home, sleep on it, try it out. I think you're gonna be so thrilled.
Customer pick, go read those reviews.
Thank you.
I'm so glad we did a presentation where we got to use a cinder block.
A cinder block, and you got to lift a mattress. Yeah, you don't need to go to the gym today.
Don't mind me, just moving mattresses. Thank you, Ellen.
Thank you, good to see you.
I love that. Okay, now we're gonna move on when we're talking about things in our home to the Eureka. Now we know Eureka, right? When they come with, of course, the vacuums. It's a name we love, trust. I'll tell you what, who's about to do a presentation with me, we talked about this morning, she called it a beast. It's a beast of a vacuum. It's the ultimate clean, upright pet vacuum. Yes, it's gonna be great for your pet hair. It's gonna be great for that. It has a bunch of tools that'll be great for your pet hair no matter where it is. But on its own, alone, standing, this vacuum is gonna be able to do so much. Not only that, but we took $80 off this customer pick Eureka vacuum. It's now under $100, and we have it available on 5 flexible payments. So if you want to pay $20 a month for 5 months and still get this home on that first month, you absolutely can. Our home BFF.
You look so chic.
Oh, do you like this?
How are you, Tina?
Yeah, this is how I vacuum. Yep.
Yeah.
It's the TS today.
And this is how I vacuum.
This is how I vacuum in my curations.
You look so pretty. Good morning. How are you?
Yes. Did you hear what I said?
Yes, that it's the beast.
Beast.
This is a beast.
It's a beast.
But you know what? You're going to be reaching for it all the time. They gave this to me as a gift when they asked me to represent this brand. And at the time, I was telling Tina I only had the a robot vacuum, which is great, and it runs 3 times a week, and I love it. But when you need deep cleaning, this is going to be your friend. Everything is on board. I'm going to talk about all the features, but let's get to vacuuming right away so you can see how effective this really is. Ooh, let's turn it on.
Now I love, first thing I can already see is I can see all of the dirt it's picking up in the canister. So if you're watching this right now, look at how much is filling up already. And by the way, when I walked in here and I looked at this carpet, it didn't look dirty at all. And this canister is filling up so fast in that. This is, when you said beast, you weren't you were not joking. This carpet looked fine when I walked in here, and we're almost at half full in this out of stuff that it is getting out of there. A lot of times when you're thinking about your carpet, and actually Alexandra's gonna tell us her story about her robot, you don't know how really deep clean you're getting your carpets with a vacuum until you get an actual beast home and you go back over it.
I will forever make reference as the name, as the beast, okay?
I know.
But it is Eureka. It's been around since 1909. Our moms had them, our grandmothers had them. Look, and you have to realize the fine particles that this is picking up. I love how easy the canister is. It is bagless. Let's do the reveal. I'm going to show you.
No.
Hair, sand, soot, coffee beans, and then I just pop that shut so easily. That is a lot. And you know, when they gave this to me as a gift, the first thing I did was vacuum my carpet and my daughter's carpet. My husband and I, we both have Berber. My daughter has Berber carpeting. And we were shocked. I mean, I was like, mouth open agape, because I couldn't believe how much it had pulled. So when you're doing deep cleaning, you must have this. Now, when I'm selling our beautiful steam mop, Sienna Luna, I always say this replaces your mop and bucket. Frankly, this replaces, as far as I'm concerned, your broom. Why are you using a broom? This works on all floors. Watch this. All I do is I turn the little lever. So if you can see right here, there's a lever. It can go from, you know, the highest level, and then it has these plates. And the plates are causing the suction. You see, it's got these plates that are in the front, and the plates come down very low. So I'm going to put this down to the ground, and when I turn it on, I'm going to turn off the brush roll. You don't need the brush roll when you're doing your floors. So I'll turn that off.
And is this coffee grounds?
Yes.
That we're picking up? Tiny little coffee grounds that if you did take out your broom to try to get this, that would take many, many strokes of a broom to try to get every little tiny coffee ground on this. So we just went from thick carpet that I couldn't even see the dirt in there to a wood floor with coffee grounds on it. You wanna just move right over? Let's go back onto some carpet.
So now, turn that brush back on.
And you're ready to go. You can move from one to the other with just a tiny little push, and you're set to go. Now, so when you're looking at the name of this, if you're just tuning in, we're calling this a pet vacuum. And this will do great for all of, and I just mentioned I had a Mastiff. If we have, you know, 1 or 2 pets, we know the struggle is real when it comes to keeping up with pet hair, and that will do that. But this is on its own.
The struggle is real when picking up the pet hair. We have a bunny, Cucumber, and we also have a puppy, Queen Elizabeth.
Cucumber.
And then we have this. See all this black hair?
That's what I said.
I don't know why it's called,
I think I shed
right?
more.
I don't know why we call it the pet vac. I guess because we want you to know that it's so powerful and that it's going to work with you on all your floors and you no longer need a broom. What does a broom do? It's sweeping all that air around, where this is really picking everything up. Watch this. Just the push of a button. Look at all that sand, look at all that dirt, all those fine particles, the dander. You know, the dirt that's on the paws of your pets, the dirt is laden with bacteria, and all of that is on your surfaces, so it's really important. Now let's go through some of the features really quick before I do any more demos. I wanted you to see, it's a beautiful unit. Everything, it weighs, this weighs just under 16 pounds. So it's easy enough for me, you know, and I have a bad back, so I gotta be careful with what I pick up. But I find this to be very easy to use. The bagless canister, you saw how easy that comes off. I just push the button, and then I do have a HEPA filter. So that HEPA filter is really grabbing and pulling in the allergens, the pollens, the mold spores, the dander, the very fine sand, you know, really tiny particles. This just pops right in. You saw the quick release, bagless, tankless, and cyclonic. So if you're eyeing those very expensive vacuums, when you're looking at this for the investment, it's just mind-blowing at all of the features. You have the hose all on board. You have the dusting brush that you can dust with. You also have this incredible upholstery and stairs brush that can be by itself very expensive. You have the crevice tool. You have the wand that goes there, that longer hose that gives you the extension. And here's one of my favorite features.
That's my favorite.
This is your favorite feature, yes. Your favorite feature is this wonderful 25-foot cord, but then I push the button. Let's see, push the button, and it just self-rewind. So you don't ever have to rewind it. The cord has an auto rewind just by pushing the button right here. And last but not least, I don't know if you can see it on this one. Let me look at my unit right here. When I come over to this floor over here, and I start to pick up all of the hair or even my longer hair, I don't know if we talked about this, Tina. Watch, I push this button. I want you to see it. There is a metal blade that hands and fingers can never reach, but there's a blade going all the way across. Do you know why that blade is there? You see that? When I push this pedal, what it does, it lowers. Yes, that's so nice. It lowers and it slices the debris, the hair, the ribbon, the cord, any of those things that tangle in the brush.
Do you know how many times
then
I've tried to cut hair out of it?
You don't have to do that, and it immediately goes into the canister. And then it also has one other technology. I talked about the plates, so that causes incredible suction. I talked about the blade that cuts the brush, but then in the canister, also known as the cup, airspeed technology. It's going from the ground into the cup, into the canister so fast, and it's just so powerful. It's all about the technology and getting your home really clean, really fast.
And I want to remind everybody, this is a customer pick, and we took $80 off of this Eureka vacuum. $80 off. This was $180 originally. We have it today, clearance price, under $100. We also have 5 flex payments of $20 a month if you want to do that. No interest, nothing to sign up for. You can already get this home and start vacuuming for your first $20 payment on this. And again, it comes with the vacuum, the extension wand and crevice tool, the dusting brush, the turbo nozzle, all of that. It's a washable filter, so none of that to keep buying. And all of the surfaces we've already used this on. So again, it says pet vacuum. It's going to do that, but this is your everyday cleaning everything vacuum.
Cleaning everything vacuum. So I find that I'm no longer grabbing my broom. It cleans everything. You've got to have an upright because you need that deep cleaning. You saw how it cleans the floor. We tend to like a broom because we're going into those corners, but did you see how well it cleans those corners because of that edge-to-edge cleaning? And then what are you gonna do when you have this? Remember all the glitter from my Christmas decorations were on my tufted sofa? How else am I going to clean that? So now I can just grab this. Now I want you to see one more lever. Come in and take a look. It's got this little dial. I'm going from floors. See where it says floors? And I'm just turning it to tools, which means when I turn on the vacuum, it's going to be above working through the hose. That's super strong, oh my gosh, right?
And remember, the tool that she's using right now comes with it, and it's all on board. So you're never gonna be searching for your tools. You're never gonna be wondering, where's that one tool that I love with the vacuum that gets all of the pet hair off of the sofa? It's right there on that, and that actually, I think that's the turbo nozzle, I believe. That alone, as an extra, is very expensive. Rob, tell me again how many? Fewer than 500 on this right now. I just want to give you an update, but there's another tool that comes with it. That's the crevice tool to get right down in there and get anything, any of the little crumbs, the dog hair. You know, I took my shoes off when I got here today, Alexandra.
Yes?
And I had dog hair in my shoe. I realized that after she left. I went, oh, look.
Your stairs.
There's dog hair in my shoes. Dog hair gets everywhere. Right here on your stairs. And that's what Alexandra was telling me this morning. If you know, when we're talking about needing something like this, if you have maybe one of those robot vacuums, but guess what? That thing doesn't climb your stairs. It doesn't get onto your couch. It doesn't get into the nooks and the crannies of everything. This is the all-in-one.
You know what? I hate to say this. Yeah, this is so incredibly strong, but there's no way out. If you don't have an upright, and I went a decade of being in my home without an upright, and I shudder to think all that I was missing. No wonder my husband was coughing. No wonder my daughter, you know, was having some allergy issues. You've got to deep clean your home, and the only way you're going to be able to do that is with your upright. Eureka, since 1909, an incredible brand. The technology is there. It's lightweight. The suction is powerful. We used to, in the old days, say it has to have a lot of amps, 12 amps. This has 12 amps, but it's not about that. It's about those plates that lower and rise and get very tight so that you can clean all your floors, no matter the surface, plus the tools to dust, to do the upholstery, and everything is housed on board so I don't have to keep anything in a separate bag. When I know that I can clean a really deep shag like this, all the way to the bathroom floors or the kitchen floors. Even if I didn't have carpet, I have to tell you, Tina, I would own this even without carpeting in the bedrooms, because how else would I clean my floors and porous those surfaces?
And when we're talking about Eureka being that name we know, we trust when it comes to vacuums, they've been around forever. They really stand behind their products, because even with this, you get a manufacturer's 5-year warranty on this. So 5 years, that's when you know a company really stands behind what it is that they're giving out. This is a huge customer pick. 5 flex available on this, and that's a lot of flex available. So if you want to get your hands on this and you want to be able to get it home for $20, take advantage of that. But we took $80 off our price, off the HSN price. We took $80. It's under $100 for this, and everything you just saw Alexandra use comes with it. That extension wand, the crevice tool, the dusting brush, the turbo nozzle, all of that comes with it. It's all on board. And again, this is that thick carpet.
Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Now, I could do the full release where I just push the button, but I'm gonna put more on this floor, because now I'm speaking to my homeowner who says, I don't have to watch this presentation. I have hardwoods all over the entire house. I have marble all over the entire house. I have laminate all over the entire house. I'm going to say, how are you cleaning them? Are you dusting? What are you doing? Are you using a broom? I want you to try this. Now, all I do is I'm going to turn off the brush. When I turn this on, turn off the brush and lower it.
So if you're just joining us, we just went from thick carpet on to a flat surface.
Just a little bit.
And that is actually some of what we took out of the thick carpet and put it on here. So if you wanna go from one surface to the other, or all of your surface happens to be hardwood or laminate, whatever the case may be, this is an easy transition right over. All of that picked up in that Eureka. And there it goes. Under $100 for this. It is a great pet vacuum. It absolutely is gonna take care of your pet hair, but it's also going to take care of everything else. You keep vacuuming? Juicy, keep going. You make sure to pick this up. Make sure you do this at your home as well. I've got a
I
whole,
love showing you that it picks it all up.
whole hour of chorus coming up.